Are you lacking size in your upper chest? Today I'm going to show you the workout I did to finally get my chest growing after so many years of struggling with it. First up, we're going to start off this chest day with banded chest press. So, see at the bend, loaded up here on this hamstring. So, what the purpose of starting with this is to get that chest activated and ready to go. So we're not just pressing with our shoulders, our triceps. So we're going to focus on getting good contractions here. So this band is going to provide super intense contractions. I'm starting from the dead stop every rep. Dead stop, drive and squeeze. Control, dead stop, drive and squeeze. Just getting hard contractions, trying to turn that chest on, getting it ready to work. Again, I'm just exaggerating that squeeze at the front. Coming down slow, exploding up. So what we want to do here, 4 sets of about 8 to 10 reps, trying to add weight every round. So you don't add weight if you barely got 8 the last round, but the goal is on that 4th set, those 8 reps should be brutal, but you're still getting a good squeeze, getting those contractions, getting ready to work. Now, if you don't have any hammer strength presses, that's okay. Just use any machine chest press that you can really get that band around good and get that good squeeze. So, and if you don't have a band, which I highly doubt, pick a machine and just focus on getting hard squeezes. That's all we want here in this first phase, is to get a good mind-muscle connection going and hard contractions on that chest. Now that our chest is activated and ready to go, we're gonna move into our bread and butter exercise. That meaning the exercise we wanna focus on getting stronger with week to week. That's gonna be our incline bench press. So sometimes I do the Smith machine incline, sometimes I do the free weight. Just depends on how I'm feeling that day, how my joints are feeling. So this week I'm going with the free weight. So the form here, we just wanna make sure we're going probably a little bit wider. So there's shoulder width. That's too wide, we wanna split the difference. Coming about right there. And on this one, that bar does not have to come all the way down to your chest. I like to come just about my chin, grab it and squeeze that chest. Right there. Good stretch. And again, just stopping just short of that chest, it's gonna save your shoulders in the long run. So we're here, I'm getting plenty of stretch on my chest by coming down just to my chin. Right there. So this one, I like to do a couple of feeder sets. Feeder sets meaning warm-up sets of, 12 to 15 reps, 10 to 12 reps, and then I get in my 2 failure sets where I'm trying to do 8 to 10 reps and hit failure. So I'm hitting those feeder sets, and then I'm working right into my 2 failure sets here. And again, this is the one we want to try to get stronger on week to week. So yes, every exercise we optimally want to get stronger on, but this one we really want to focus on improving on week to week, either doing more weight or more reps every week. Before we move on, if you're having trouble growing any of your other body parts, subscribe to my channel. I have tons of videos on how to bring up your legs, back, arms, shoulders. I got all of it, so subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Next, we're moving on to a high incline chest press. So what I mean by high incline is the bench press we just did was probably about that angle. So what we're gonna do with these dumbbells, we're gonna raise it up one more notch. It's a little higher, maybe right there. And so what I find this does, this hits more of that upper chest and shoulder tie-in, so you're really gonna get that shelf look you almost want with that tying in that chest and that upper, or that shoulder and that upper chest. So since we already pushed some heavy weight with our incline bench press, we're still gonna move heavy weight here, but now our focus is shifted on good reps and good contractions. So I'm coming deep stretch, letting it pause in the hole, squeezing up, contracting that chest hard. Stretch, driving up. Deep stretch, let that chest tissue stretch out, drive up. And again, this is gonna hit that front delt too, and give you a nice shoulder chest tie-in, shelf-like appearance on that upper chest. So what we wanna do here, sets and reps, anywhere from 3 to 4 sets, and 8 to 12 reps. You can pyramid up, go 12, 10, 8, whatever it may be. The main thing we wanna do here is focus on, like I just showed you, that strict form, good range of motion, good contractions, really trying to hit that chest meat. So you do want to try to improve here week to week. This is more about improving with your reps though, not so much as the weight, because your chest is going to be fried coming off that incline bench. So focus more on quality reps here and trying to improve those reps week to week. We're going to finish this upper chest day off with a good fly and a push-up, a little superset to give you a massive pump and a good stretch. So a lot of people are going to say, I like to do cable flies, I like to do pec deck. All those are fine. I'm just showing you what I did to really get my upper chest growing, and it was these dumbbell incline flies. So what we want to do, I only got about 30 pounds here. We don't need to go super heavy on these. We want heavy enough to challenge those pecs, but not so heavy that our form breaks down. So I'm going to go from here where we normally do our flies. I'm going to turn my hands 3/4, getting a good stretch on that chest. I'm going to pause at the bottom, and I'm going to focus on flexing my chest to bring those weights back up. And again, they're not touching each other. I'm coming here, getting a good stretch, pause, flex, and then I'm right back into it. Here, flex my chest, back into it. Pause, keeping those hands turning at 3/4 so we can get a good stretch on that upper chest. Flex in. And I'm going for 10 here. Then I'm gonna jump right down to those feet elevated push-ups. That's 9. Right, dump the weights. I'm going right into my feet elevated. So I'm gonna elevate my feet, but I'm also gonna kind of hike my butt up and put more tension on that upper chest. Here, drive up, pump those reps out. So what that does, those flies and those push-ups, it's going to satisfy two things that I think you need for chest growth, but any growth in general. You need to work the muscle from a super stretch position, and you got to finish with a pump. I don't care what anybody says, you got to get a pump to finish your workout. So that little superset is going to satisfy both those needs. So you want 3 sets, 10 and 12 reps on both, and your upper chest should be completely fried. There you have it, the exact routine you should follow if you want to build a big, thick upper chest. I promise you, if you follow that exact routine, get strong on your lifts, do more reps week to week, you're gonna have a thick, shelf-like upper chest in a matter of no time. If you like this video, guys, subscribe to the channel. As always, stay swole.